Hi, if you want something you never had, you must be willing to do something you have never done. Mr. Sameer Grover, an engineering graduate of Delhi College of Engineering, has given up his lucrative career in US to create his dream venture, Crown It in India, which has already made revolutionary changes in the local deal space for customers in India through their app Crown It. I today, Shalini Sankar, will be talking to the Point Through Biz Doors to Mr. Sameer Grover, founder and CEO of Crown It, and know more about his amazing journey from the campus placement to being a CEO. So Mr. Sameer Grover, first of all, a very, very warm welcome to Biz Doors.
Thank you.
So in India nowadays, we see a lot of startups coming up. So is there a boom in India? What is fueling that boom in India of startups?
So I don't want to say that startups kaboom, that's always there. It's about being the right time for entrepreneurs. Mm-hmm. So if you look at it, there are opportunities and gaps which need to be bridged. In India right now, not a lot of technology penetration has happened. Mm-hmm. We only have 160 million smartphones, which are pegged to grow to 500 million smartphones in the next 3 years. Mm-hmm. In India, till date, as many people who have ever used e-commerce, in China, that number of people do it every day. Mm-hmm. So there is a gap, there is a lot of potential to bridge that. And entrepreneurs like us are, coming up with great ideas to help consumers, get that. And that's what we are doing. And using smartphones.
Great. Mr. Sameer, now let's talk about your dream venture, Crown It. We would like to know more about it.
Sure. So Crown It is, it's a consumer cloud.
Okay.
And where consumers can get great benefits for doing offline purchase. Okay. So whatever is in the local merchants around you, be it restaurants, be it beauty parlors, spas, wellness, even your weekend getaways, apparel, or even airline, those places where you spend money every month on month, we get you the best deals, the best experiences, and the best privileges. And we first curate the best merchants for you around. That's what we give to the consumers. Now, on the merchant side, we are a mobile marketing platform. Mm-hmm. For them, we get these consumers to come and do high volume business at the merchant side. And that's why merchants love us, because we are able to drive high volume business to them.
I'm interested to know what got you the name Crown It.
Crown It, very interesting. So, one of the biggest things which came into my mind was this memory as a childhood where I used to collect Campa bottles, crowns, and 10 of them used to give me one Campa free.
Yes.
And then there were copies like 7 and Gold Spot and Crush. Each one of them had their own games by collecting crowns.
That's right.
And it was a craze. And the various formats of that have come up in various generations since then. I just wanted to give that experience to our customers, and they love it. So the moment we made a game out of it, where you go to your local merchant, do your purchase, collect crowns, and you have enough crowns, you get a free thing again.
Okay.
That's enough. That's the game.
So Mr. Sameer, now you are a CEO of a successful startup. In past 1 year that your company has a 1-year-old company.
Yeah.
What has been the major accomplishment and milestone for you as a CEO and for Crown It as a company?
Correct, sure. If you look at over the last 1 year, we've done these cities, we've done these users. We have more than 200 employees who are aligned to get the entire company into that direction. And we have been able to successfully raise multiple rounds of investments. And get some of the best investors backing this company to create one of the largest online to offline company in India.
So, what has been your single most motivating factor for you to have this continuous success in your career? Especially in last 1 year, you were mentioning that Crown It already has 200 employees, multiple series of funding, and I'm sure you're growing also. What keeps you motivated like this?
So what is most important for me is to be passionate about everything I'm doing, and I be, infusing that passion in every employee in the company.
When you're not generating such amazing ideas, What are you doing in your free time?
So a couple of things. I have an amazing family, and so I spend a lot of time with my twin daughters, my wife, and my brother, and my mother, and my sister. And I read a lot. So because in my free time, that's where I try to learn new ideas and generate new ideas by reading a lot.
What kind of books?
So what's happening around the world. That's what I want to know. I'm a believer that learning from other cultures helps us lower our barriers for acceptance of newer ideas.
One quote which always works for you.
So one quote which has always worked for me is that it is a game, and I created the game, and I can change the rules of the game anytime.
Awesome, that's amazing, and I think I'll use that quote for myself too.
Okay.
So finally, what are the future plans for Crown?
So future plans for Crown is that just to give you a sense of what's happening in the world, in China, 20% of the people use an online to offline company like ours once every month.
Okay.
And that's like 20% of the population of China. And I want to actually surpass that in the next 5 years for India. And that's a big thing we are taking on. But that's the revolution we want to bring in India, the technology penetration and the acceptance of a platform which is available to both consumers and merchants in 25 cities to start with, and then going to 100 cities over the next 5 to 6 years. Get to 2 crore people immediately in the next 3 years is our goal, and get all merchants hooked onto us is our goal. That's it.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Sameer Grover, for joining us on Biz Doors and taking out time from your tight schedule. Thanks a lot. Dear friends, success doesn't just come to you and find you. You have to go out and get it. Mr. Sameer Grover, CEO of Crownit, has proven it. We at Biz Doors would like to wish him and his company all the best for reaching out to the milestones they have set for themselves. I, Shalini Sankar, will be back once again with the next episode of Biz Doors, talking to once again a passionate entrepreneur who is creating milestones for himself and some successful startups. Thanks a lot. If you would like to be a part of this success story, you want your success story to be showcased to the rest of India, you can connect with me at the email ID flashing on the screens. I'm Shalini, talking to the Point to the entrepreneurs of India through Biz Doors. Thank you so much.